CS2 train tricks that you may or may not know, part 2, enjoy. For our first trick today, this is mainly going to be used on towards CT side, maybe in a retake situation. Say someone's coming out of uppers B and they're taking this position quite well, and you find yourself up here onto the CT side of uppers. Now a lot of new people would actually just jump over to this to try and get this peak, but you don't have to do that. All you simply have to do is look for the middle part of the oil tanker, and as long as you run towards this part here that's sticking out slightly towards you, you're always going to land on it. So that'll look like this. So say that they're up in the uppers area on the other side, you just run out to the right, and that's going to give a really nice swing as if there's no gap here at all. And as you see, if you do it on the other sides, it doesn't actually allow you. Be sure to go towards this square part here, as you're going to have a much easier time. If you find yourself in towards A main on CT side, you can actually tuck into this corner right here. Now what's really nice about this corner is it actually doesn't look as deep as you'd think it is, because as a T coming through here, you'd think that's clear just from like about this position right here, which is very interesting because it doesn't look like it's that deep of an angle, but it really is. Another cheeky little tuck spot that you could potentially use if you've pushed Ivy as a T is this one here on the right. But keep in mind, anyone that has their crosshair probably past this line here is going to spot you if they come this close. But as long as they're looking towards Ivy, they're probably not going to see you. Coming over towards T-spawn now, a really nice feature that I found is actually this little graffiti right here on this wall right here. And this is actually indicating that this is the direction that Pop Dog is from this graffiti. So you can push yourself between this bin and this fence right here, and you can actually look at the top middle line. You want to crouch and look at the top of that, and then you want to stand up and just do a left click throw. If you ever need to smoke off Pop Dog, that's how you do it from there. Another one you can use is quite similar to this Pop Dog one here. It's this graffiti right here. You will find the exact same one in towards connector right here. And I've created a very simple lineup for you guys to use. You're going to throw it from the same position, and basically you're aiming at the top of the third tooth. So it'll be like 1, 2, 3. This third indent from the furthest part of it, you want to be aiming at the top of that, and you're just going to do a jump throw. And as you see, that's going to bounce off this back wall here and land straight in towards connector. I feel as though more maps should implement stuff like this, because this is just a really neat little feature. If you know that the T's have Pop Dog presence, and you're struggling to hold that off, a really nice off angle you can play is right here. You just want to stand about in this area here so that the E-box in front of me here is blocking off the Pop Dog door. And what this allows is just a really nice off angle to potentially catch the first person off guard. So they're usually going to be clearing like this, they're going to come out, maybe check that, they might come around here like that, and the bot's actually standing right there. A very nice off angle that you can use. I recommend you give it a go at least once in one of your games. If you and a teammate are playing on B site and you know that they're up in towards uppers, having your one teammate with you actually watching towards the upper side of B, you can actually tuck into this corner right here, and it's a really unexpected angle for anyone to know that you're playing. Because as you know, people usually throw the default smoke that lands about right there. They're going to come out clear like this, maybe look up there, around here, and then they're not really thinking about this position right here, because by the time you're here, you're not going to think anyone's there. So they like to push out onto site, and they like to push out looking towards the back side of B, and that's going to allow you to just potentially swing out a little bit and just take out as many people as you can. In addition to that, if anyone is actually playing up in the uppers area, it makes it really hard for them to even take you out, as you can move around like pretty freely. You can come around to here and play like this. You can just play along this wall here. And if they're actively trying to seek you out while you have teammates alive, say coming through connector, it's just going to be a real pain in the butt for them to actually take you out. As a CT, if you play this position here on A, holding over to the left side of E-box here, you can actually see feet of enemy Ts that are actually going to walk past towards E-box, allowing you to either just take a small swing here, knowing that they're there, so you're ready to take them out, or as you see them, you can easily jump up onto the bomb site and peek over E-box and take them out. As long as you have a teammate watching this right side here, this is a much nicer way to take this person out really easily. As I showed in my last video, you can actually wallbang all these windows here and that window right there up in towards upper back B site area. But if you didn't actually know, in this position, you can also shoot in towards Pop Dog. If you ever find yourself in a situation where you're around con and they're running through Pop Dog or vice versa or whatever, this just could be something that you need to know in the back of your head, and it might pay off. Also, to add with wallbangs, if you know that anyone plays in this whole back wall here, just outside of Pop Dog, as you're coming out, you're actually allowed to spray a few bullets right here through. and that'll just give you some notable audio cue that someone is there, as you'll hear your bullets hitting them and allow you to swing. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and comment, and if you learnt at least one new thing from this video, subscribe. It's free and it lets me know that I should continue to make videos like this for you guys to watch. Hope you have a great day or night, and cheers. She's never saying that.